Crows drop USL 2 opener to defending champs Des Moines, May 8, 2022, by Kyle Eliason. Minneapolis. Minneapolis City SC began its inaugural USL 2 campaign in less than celebratory fashion, losing its home opener 0-2 to the defending national champion Des Moines Menace. Goals from Riley Kraft and Elliot Goldthorpe carried the day when the Crows were unable to convert a man advantage over the majority of the second half into a score of their own. The Crows came out on their collective front talon, seizing the momentum following kickoff, but turnover leading to foul leading to free kick set up Kraft for the game's first tally in the 26th minute. Asked post-game if conceding early in frustrating fashion was demoralizing, both USL 2 head coach Matt Van Benschoten and team captain Aidan O'Driscoll rejected the suggestion. In that, there were echoes of Minneapolis' 2-goal U.S. Open Cup defeat this March, when the Crows met the Menace for the first time in competitive play. Minneapolis was not intimidated by one of the most formidable foes on its schedule, looked to play positive and attractive soccer, and showed it could hold its own at the USL 2 level, but there remains a gap that the Crows must work to close, and ideally to close it this summer. It's still a mentality thing for us, observed Van Benschoten. Our mentality was good, but if you're going to play the defending national champions in the home opener, it's got to be great. We have to own the fact that we belong in this league, and we're good enough to compete with the best of the best. I know we're getting there, we're just not there yet. Hopes were buoyed early in the second half when forward Nils Gulbrandsen momentarily broke through the Menace's back line and was quickly clattered by keeper Grant Michaela. A red was issued for denial of a goal-scoring opportunity in the 48th minute. 20 minutes would pass before anyone would score again, when Goldthorpe bundled home a rebound following a noteworthy one-handed save from Martin Sanchez. Boasting a truly global roster that has pulled in talent from over 15 countries, the visitors were ruthless when presented with scoring opportunities. "This is a step up for me. It's my first appearance in the USL," said center back Jonah Garcia. "It just means that there's never a moment that I can switch off. And that goes for every player on our team. We have to be alert and we have to be focused for the entire 90+. There's not a second you can switch off against some of these players because they'll punish you for it." Held scoreless over the final 20-some minutes by a Menace side that was rightly content to sit deep in defense of a 2-goal lead down a man and on the road, Van Benschoten identified his team's play in the attacking third as an edge in need of sharpening. O'Driscoll, who from center midfield had as good a perspective as any, concurred. "Intensity and dynamism in the final third wasn't good enough," said the captain, frankly. "We definitely had the run of play for a lot of the game, and the red card helped with that, but we didn't look as dangerous as we should have. At the end of the day, they had 2 chances and scored both, and we didn't." O'Driscoll topped off his comments with a small sprinkle of bulletin board fodder, adding, "I don't know if that's the best team we'll play this season, but we'll be at home in this league, and we're excited to build on the positives. A June 11 rematch away to Des Moines is on the schedule, but so is a full slate of games against USL 2 and NPSL competition." The latter leaves Van Benschoten and Crows NPSL head coach Marco Campoverde with 6 days to prepare for next Saturday's simultaneous away trips to Duluth and Peoria. In other action, Minneapolis City opened its 2022 NPSL season with a 2-0 away victory over the Minnesota Twin Stars at Minnetonka High School on Friday evening. Jacek Nikowski assisted Cole Schwartz, and Jorge Pacheco did the same for Loic Mansavi. That scoreline tipped the goal differential in the all-time series in the Crows' favor, and Minneapolis has now won 3 straight against the Twin Stars dating back to 2019. Campoverde credited the inclusion of NPSL veterans in his starting 11 with helping the Crows prevail in what is always an enthusiastically contested local derby. Said Campoverde, "Troy Luigi in goal. He's been involved with the league for a couple seasons. Jack Barry, who captained the squad on the day, was just a really calm figure in the back who paired well with Will Orser. Samuel Ruiz Plaza's presence was phenomenal, and then we had Mito Yusuf up top, who has the experience and know-how of how to break down defenses and be clever in the attacking line." Van Benschoten, when questioned as to whether or not those experienced hands might have made a difference if reserved for Sunday's USL 2 tilt, brushed the notion aside. "I really don't think so," Van Benschoten said. "These guys we had out against Des Moines have shown that they can play very well. I was happy with our spine last night, and I was happy with our team selection today." Campoverde, reflecting on his Crows coaching debut, said he knew the Twin Stars would provide a challenge, and having come through it successfully, is hoping that victory provides momentum That carries into next weekend's game away to Duluth.